30 pounds in 6 months, and I'm going to tell you exactly how I did it because I don't gatekeep for the bitches.
Let's see, let's remove this timeline because everybody loses weight at their own speed, okay? You might not lose 10 pounds a month, and you have to know that's okay.
First thing I started doing was going to the gym. I went from going to the gym never, okay, to going to the gym like 5 days a week for like an hour and a half at a time.
For the general population, you watching, going from never exercising to doing it 5 times a week consistently is probably not realistic, not right away at least. If you can go 2 to 3 times a week, that's enough to see progress. I go about 3 times a week. I've been doing this for a decade and a half. Sometimes it's 2 when I'm really busy, and I think I'm doing okay. If you're thinking that the more you go to the gym, the faster you're gonna lose weight, boy, are you gonna be disappointed. There are so many more factors than just that.
I would do 12, 3:30 for the first half an hour, and then I would do like 30 minutes of weightlifting. And then when I got more comfortable at the gym to spend more time there, I would do 12, 3:30, and then I would do like 2 minutes of walking, 2 minutes of running for 30 minutes. So I would do like an hour of cardio. I know that sounds crazy. And then I would do like 30 minutes of weightlifting.
That was way more complicated than it needed to be. Now, before I go on, if you like my content and you're looking for more non-toxic fitness and nutrition advice, like this post, follow my other socials, and you can apply for coaching in my bio. I help people like you change their life every single day. Okay, here's my advice. If you're going to the gym, get your weight training in first. Do it before your cardio, not after. Save your energy for the weights. Then, if you've got leftover time, do some cardio if you like it. If not, that's okay too, because realistically, doing a ton of exercise is really not an effective way to lose weight. It's going to come from the changes you make in your diet.
Next thing I did, I started eating in a caloric deficit. That is literally the answer to losing weight, and it's just the thing that none of us really want to do. So I started with like a calorie counting app, and then I kind of just became more aware of how many calories were in the foods that I was eating.
This is your weight loss solution, consistently being in a calorie deficit. People think they're in a calorie deficit, and they're not. They do it for 3 days, and then they overeat the rest of the week. You have to do it consistently for it to work. And counting calories is not a requirement. I have a lot of clients who don't, but for some people, it can make things easier. Are you fucking bored yet?
I started taking things that I used to really enjoy and just finding a healthier way to enjoy them. As an example, your girlie loves to go out on the weekends and drink, but I started switching my usual cocktails for like vodka Diet Coke.
That's a really smart thing to do. Find replacements or alternatives to your favorite things that are good enough, but help you save calories.
Like if I wanted ice cream, I would eat Halo Top, or if I wanted chips, I would find like a healthy alternative to chips.
Okay, I take it back. I hate both of those examples. If you tell me you love Halo Top, I'm convinced you're AI and you're not a real person. And I'm sorry, there's not a real healthy alternative to chips that I've ever found. Cucumbers are not the same. Carrots are fine, but they're not chips. To me, a healthy alternative to chips is a smaller portion of chips. I'm not swapping it to kale chips or seaweed. Eat the foods you like in smaller portions. Let's start with that.
And then one of the biggest things that helped me was making playlists for the moods I was in for the gym. Like if I was angry or like heartbroken or like extra happy, like whatever, I had all these different playlists because if I was playing music that actually matched my mood at the gym, it would like really motivate me to push myself even further.
Great. Whatever pushes you.
Also started prioritizing protein intake. So even though I was in a caloric deficit, I was making sure that I was getting enough protein to actually maintain the muscle that I was building at the gym.
This is something you do want to do, especially if you're lifting weights and exercising regularly. More protein will keep you more full and help repair your muscles. Losing weight will be easier with more protein in your diet. Hope that helps. See you next time.